Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari
Jaya
Madhava Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Jaya Praja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Banachari Yamuna Tira Banachari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitagara. Oh, Haribo, oh, Haribo, Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada. Jai Jai Gurudev, 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 Jai Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev, Jai Om Vishnupad Brahmaspagara Sutta Sashishima. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ji Ki Jai. Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai. Naam Shara Shara Hridas Thakur Ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री द्वैत गदाधर शिवासाथी गौरविंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय, नवदीप धाम की जय, गंगा माई की जय, यमुना माई की जय, तुलसी देवी की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, गौर निताई की जय। श्री श्री राधा गोलोकानंद की जय। गौर प्रेमनंदी। All glories assemble over these. All glories assemble over these. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga Srila Prabhupada Ji ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we are continuing our reading of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 50, and today's verse is 18. Tava Rama Yadi Shraddha, Tava Rama Yati Shraddha, Yudhusya Dhiryam Uddha, Yudhusya Dhiryam Uddha, Hitva Vamachchiritischinam, Hitva Vamachchiritischinam, Nam Deham Sarvasya Yahi Mam Yahi, Deham Sarvar Yahi Mam Yahi, Tava Rama Yadi Shraddha, Yudhasya Sadhiryam Uddhava, Hitva Mamachcharatichinam, Deham Sarvar Yahi Mam Yahi, Yahi. Tava Rama Yadi Shraddha, Nidvadharyam Uddhva, Yatavamachcharanachinam, Mam Yahi, Tavi Rama Yadi Shraddha, Yudhasya Swadharyam Uddhva, Yadva Mata Charansinam, Devam Sarvimam Yaji, Tava Rama Yadi Shraddha, Yudhasvadhare Uddhva, Yalka Machchareschanam, Deham Swarayahi Mam Jahi, Tava Rama Yadi Shraddha, Yudhasaryam Sauddhava, Naradapacharichinam, Deham Sarvasati. Word to word. Tava, a your, Rama, O Balram, Yadi, if, Shraddha, confidence, Yudhusva, fight, Dharyam, courage, Uddhva, take up, Hitva, leaving aside, Va, either, Mat, my, Shreya, by the arrows, Chinnam, cut to pieces, Deham, your body, Swaha, to heaven, Yahi, go, Mam, or else me, Jahi, kill. Translation by the disciples of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Ji ki Jai. You, Rama, should gather your courage and fight with me. If you think you can do it, You may either give up your body when it is cut to pieces by my arrows and thus attain to heaven, or else kill me. Please repeat. You, Rama, should gather your courage and fight with me. And if you think you can do it, you may either give up your body when it is cut to pieces by my arrows and thus attain to heaven, or else kill me. Purport by disciples of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. According to Acharya Sridhara Swami, Jarasandha suspected that Lord Balram's body was indestructible, and thus he offered what might be a more practical alternative, that Balram killed Jarasandha. Om Gyanatarmdasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshuritmelomayena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutle Swamirupa Kadamayam Dadati Sapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yatpata Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavascha Shri Rupam Sagrayatam Saiguna Raghutam Tatpatsam Jivam Sadhvetam Sadhvetam Pratijana Saityam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Saiguna Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitam Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kant Namastate Tapt Kanchan Gorange Radhe Vrindavane Shri Vishwanusate Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatru Bhyasya Kirpa Sindhu Bevacha Patita Nam Pavane Vyo Yashna Vyo Namo Nama Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Brahmanitanda Shri Ved Gadadhar Shivasati Gortvinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So again, actually 18 and 19 go together, but anyhow. So the translation is, you, Rama, should gather your courage and fight with me. And if you think you can do it, you may either give up your body when it is cut to pieces by my arrows and thus attain to heaven, or else kill me. So let us see what Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur commentaries on this, He's saying, thinking that his body was invincible, Jarasandha offered the alternative with satisfaction. Give up your body, cut by my arrows, or kill me. Another meaning is, go away from me, since I am so sinful, and go to Vaikuntha, having left aside my body cut by the arrows. I think it's the same, like Jiva Goswami says almost similar thing, basically, he's saying, instead of like fight if you have desire to fight, if you have Shraddha. So that's desire. If you have desire to fight, then fight with me. Since you are so fearful of me, instead of dharyam, sometimes sthiram is seen. Make yourself steady with the strength of our arms. Do not be agitated and flee away. So we can see here, mostly the Kshatriyas, when they're fighting, they have to make some kind of comment before, especially if you're of demonic nature. Even any Kshatriyas, they will say things to demean the other party, always, So like even when the fight is there, say between Muhammad Ali and somebody else, so then they will just make comments just to demean the other party, right? I will kill you, I will smash your feet, face, and like that, So they're always very aggressive. The idea is to demean the other party so that his will is diminished in a way, that he's not able to fight at full strength in a way, So that happens very regularly. So even here, the demonic people are very puffed up, and they have to, even if he's tiny guy he can't kill, he will say, I will smash your face, I will do this, I will do this to you. How come you dare to fight with me, and blah, 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 right? Like that, Similarly here, Jarasandha is trying to tell Lord Balram that I will smash you and do all kinds of things. And if you have the courage to fight with me, I mean, he is just challenging him. Do you have the courage to fight with me? If you think you can. So it's a challenging way. So that's how demons do. No, not only that. I mean, that's warrior, what you call etiquette. I shouldn't say etiquette, but that's how they start to just demean the other party, so that they are not as powerful, or they give up. So mostly demons are puffed up. I mean, we know that. I mean, mostly their activities lead to destruction, somehow or the other. No matter how advanced they are, still demonic people means, I mean, they do things against the dharma. Whatever laws are, whatever bylaws are, they will transgress them, or they will twist them in a way for their benefit, and blame the other party. I mean, you can see in our democratic process here, even I mean, you can see how Republicans, some of the leader of it, I mean, he will just say things, I can shoot, and nobody will say me anything, whatever. So I am above the law. So that's the demonic nature, that demons tend to think they are above the law. I mean, here, above the law, basically we have laws in a sense that, say, traffic department has a law, right? If you go over speed it, then you will be ticketed, or whatever. So that's the law. So similarly, there are laws in every respect. There are laws of nature. There are laws of fighting. In fact, like even United Nations have laws that if you take a prisoner, that you have to deal with person in such a way that you don't treat him and kill him, kind of thing. So these are the laws agreed by the international United Nations, So these laws are there, But normally demonic people, they transgress those laws and do whatever and mostly they are what they have. I mean, they have pride, they have arrogance, they have conceit, they have anger, they have harshness, they are ignorant. I mean, many times they don't know the full thing, full scenario, that they cannot think properly because their mind or intelligence is overtaken by their desire. So that happens. So that happens quite a bit, In fact, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, I mean, it's in 16.4, and that's what it is, the qualities of demonic nature, It's pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness, and ignorance. So these qualities belong to those who are of demonic nature. So Krishna tells that, and we can see. I mean, here, this is demon, So what's the difference between demon and devotee, Devotee is submissive. He is meek. He is mild. He is respectful of the laws. He will do the right thing. He is humble, So that's the difference. Demon is totally opposite, So even, and it says that demonic people, sometimes they don't know what is to be done. They just want to fulfill their desires. Mostly they're not clean. Their behavior is improper. They won't tell the truth. and they will bend things according to the circumstances to their favor. So that's what it is, you know. But here, Jarasandha, you can see, like he's angry. Why he's angry? Because Kansa was killed by who? Krishna. And Kansa had the two queens, Asti and Prapati. I mean, when they were killed, so they became widows, you know. So they went back to their father and cried. And of course, I mean, Jarasandha was very distressed that how come he killed Kansa, you know, because he was his, son-in-law, right? So it's a family matter, you know. So at that time, he didn't know what to do, and basically he was very angry at Krishna, in fact, you know. So, like he was filled with sorrow, but at the same time he was angry. So he was so angry that I will get rid of Yadus. That means Krishna and his entourage, because they were trying to protect Mathura, because that was the kingdom, you know. So what he did, because Jarasandha was so angry, so he said, okay, I will invade the Mathura. So that's what he did. He laid the siege of Mathura from all directions, you know. And so he was thinking, and these were not small army. If you can besiege the whole city, there were thousands and thousands in the army, you know. And but they were destroyed by Krishna, of course. So you can see demonic people doesn't think it through, and not only that, he tried to attack again, you know. So that's very what you call I forgot what I was saying. Anyhow, so he was angry, but he didn't know that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Normally these demons, even if they know in their heart, but they don't want to acknowledge it. But it happens in many times. Like Hiranyakashipu, I mean, he knew in a way that Vishnu is there, but he want to defeat Vishnu somehow. So in those days, these demons were actually, they knew some dharma. Like even Ravana was very intelligent in a way. He knew Vedic scriptures, and he knew how they can empower themselves through meditation and to doing other austerities. And that's why you see, I mean, Hiranyakashipu goes and meditates and cleans himself. He's celibate. I mean, I'm just amazing that these demons in those days were following part of Vedic literature, I mean, dharma, into the perfect T, you know. And that's why they thought they will gain power, you know. So they will try to impress, say, Lord Brahma in the case of Hiranyakashipu. So he will meditate, and meditation not like this, you know. He's celibate, he has left the family, he is in in forest, and he's so meditative that anthill is being made, he didn't know, so his body is deteriorating, and he is there in tapasya for so many years, you know. And of course, with this kind of tapasya, whatever demigod they're doing meditation on, they get indebted in a way, you know, or they're obliged to give some kind of benediction, whatever that person is looking for. So demons always, so it's like finding fault in the laws, bend the laws in a way. Say if the traffic bylaws are there, you may find something, or you may say, okay, I know the chief of police, and just try to like digress it, So you are with the court, but if he knows who the chief is, then he can do things in a different way. So just to get away from things. So, but the thing is, now here, Jarasandha is demon, and before Krishna is nothing, So one can say that what's the suspense here, like Krishna is God, so he will be killed anyway. So what's the big deal, So God is fighting with the small guy here, So what's the, and we know who will win, that's logical, but Krishna is so good at playing the role of whatever role he's playing as a human being. He plays it as perfect human being. So he just creates the situation like that, as if he is like ordinary person, and of course he has all the potencies, but somehow it's covered by the Yog Maya, So, but to outside people, they are guessing all the time that is he really God? Because they don't know. Because he does it so perfectly. And so that creates a suspense and drama. And so this way, Krishna creates drama, and these are his leelas. And that's why, because if you don't know who will win, what will happen, so there is more, what you call, interest in a way, right? If there is a very powerful man and there is small, tiny guy, he will slap him. The guy is gone, so where is the suspense? There's no suspense, right? So Krishna somehow, he plays the part so perfectly, and then he creates this leela so interesting. So it's very elating for devotees. They're very happy. Oh yeah. So, and I mean, he covers not only that, he covers even his mother and his friends, and he kills so many demons, and in the process he makes so joyful. So that's why leelas are very, very joyful. So here also he is he's doing the pastimes, and the main purpose is to give pleasure to the devotees, not to the demons. So he gives somehow pleasure to the devotees, and he protects. Because we know, in Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Prityanam sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharm samstha apanarthaya sambhavani yuge yuge. I mean, he says, I protect the devotees. That's my first business. First business is to protect the devotees. He can kill the demon like that, within soul he's sitting. He can do so many things, right? It's not easy to kill demons. He can do so many things. He can kill it. But his first choice is, when he comes as a human being, still he protects the devotees. First thing is, so here he wants to give the joy, whatever Leela is performing. So he wants to give joy to the devotees. So that's one aspect of his Leela. Whatever Leela he does, in the end there is enjoyment for the devotees. And very, because he does it in such a way that it's unimaginable. It's beyond the capacity of a human being in a way. See, like killing Kansa, he had so many demons who were so powerful. They can increase their size, they can decrease their size, they can become beautiful, they can do some more Ajgaris, they can big serpent, like mountain high, I mean, so many things, So Krishna, it's not that demons are not powerful, but Krishna is much more than them, whatever they think, I mean, just like when Hiranyakashipu was asking for benediction, he asked Lord Brahma, please give me benediction so I can live forever. He said, no, even I can't live forever. How can I give this benediction? So he tried to trick him in a way that, I shouldn't be killed in night or day or outside or inside, or I shouldn't be killed in by human being or some animal, and or nor in day nor in night. I mean, he's trying to protect himself in such a way so that he's invincible, right? And Krishna, of course, is smarter than that, right? So Krishna comes, and kills him. And during the process, he creates a drama, and so it's so enlivening for devotees, but not for demons, So that's his purpose, and so anyhow, here we can see that Jarasandha when he attacked the Mathura, so Krishna said, okay, what should I do? What's my purpose? My purpose is to diminish this earth and take care of all these demons, So basically, Prityanam Sadhunam Vinasha Duskram. So that's the purpose he has come. So what he does is he fights and he kills his enemies or his army, whatever it was. So all are killed. These were, they call thousands and thousands. It's not a small army, So he just kills it, and it's and in the process, good thing is he liberates everyone. See, if you see Krishna, which means you're liberated. Seeing Krishna, so all these, Krishna takes them back to Godhead, So he is so merciful in that way, So he does that. And the thing is, so he's defeated. Jarasandha was invading again and again. He was so determined to. So finally, Krishna thought there's so much loss of life. So then he moves his capital to Dwarka, because Dwarka was an island, So it's not easy to cross. So that's what he does, Now the thing is, Jarasandha said, okay, now they have moved all inhabitants to Dwarka, and it's an island, so they can't attack. So still Jarasandha is not satisfied. So he says, okay, what should I do now, because I can't kill Krishna anymore, So he plans that he should do some yagna. To who? Lord Shiva. Okay, maybe. And so what he has done is because in older time there were kingdoms, right? There's kingdom of Gujarat, the small kingdom of very small guy who is the king of that area. So he will take all these small territories and invade them and bring them in, So, and then the king of that small, say, county, like county king, these are smaller areas, so they will annex the area, and so he will increase the property, and then he will arrest the king of that side. So this way he annexed 95 territories, small, and they were kings. And so what he was thinking that I will perform yagna when there are 100 kings, then I will give big, what you call sacrifice to, I will kill them in a sacrifice and offer them to Lord Shiva, and that way he will become very powerful, and then he will be able to kill Lord Vishnu. So that was his plan, and the kings he had captured, he was keeping in his custody, came to know what his plan is. They are going to kill them. So they send a secret message to Krishna, that they are going to kill, us, So then Krishna thinks, okay, what to do? So, and in that time, Yudhishthira was becoming the king, So he goes to Yudhishthira, because since you are doing this yagna, Rajya yagna, where they have the horse, the whatever territory it can control. If it is not challenged, then that territory becomes yours, kind of thing. So that was the plan. And then Krishna says to Yudhishthira, because it will be very difficult for you to become emperor, in those conditions. But if you want to become emperor, Jarasandha has to be eliminated somehow or the other. So what to do? So then he says, okay. So he devises a scheme. Normally this Jarasandha was very, what you call, charitable. Like Karna, he will give a lot of charity. So similarly, Jarasandha was very charitable, especially after performing Lord Shiva's puja, So he will give lots of charity whoever came. And so what happens is Krishna and Yudhishthira and Arjuna and Bhima, they go when this guy was performing puja, So in the guise of Brahmanis, they went there, and so they said, what you want in charity? We want to wrestle with you. You guys are, this guy is very young, and this guy is not very stout. Like Krishna was very young looking, so he didn't want to. Arjuna was there. No, he's not. He's like this, but he's not and Yudhishthira, but he looked at Bhima. He said, yeah, this guy is, even in fighting you have to have equal, otherwise there's no fight. If there is a very stout guy and there's a small guy, obviously, So even fighters, they tend to fight with the, so he said, okay, I will fight with Bhima. So they started wrestling. So both were very strong. They were fighting for almost 12, 14 days. So nobody was defeated. And Bhima was losing hope. Okay, maybe I can't kill him. It's what to do. And then Krishna took a blade of grass. And he split it in the middle. Because he was telling him that that's the way to kill him. So basically, what Krishna wanted was that to kill him by just take his legs and just make into half, just tear him apart, kind of thing, And so that's what he did finally. Bhima took him and he took his leg apart. Actually, he broke him into 2 pieces. And not only that, if they were close, they will join. So he had to throw them, one on the left side, one on the right side, away. So that's how finally he was killed, So it's so that this thing lasted for a while. So finally, Krishna took care of Jarasandha in that way, So, and actually, why that was, because he was born like that also. Because the thing is, his father, Baruhadratha, like he was king, but he couldn't conceive. So he went to the sage, in fact, and he gave him a mango. That give it to your wives. He had 2 wives. So give it to your wife. So that's what the sage said. You give it to your wives, you will have child, But what he did, he cut the mango into 2, and he gave it half to one queen and another half to other queen. So when after that these 2 lumps of flesh were born, so they didn't know what to do. So what they did, they threw it out finally. Okay, these are not livable. And then there was this demon, demoness, nighttime they roam around in the search of food, So she saw the traces of this lump of bodies, So she wanted to eat it. And then somehow he just put it together just before eating, and they got joined in, both. And then the baby came alive, immediately, So when the baby came alive, so this demoness, whose name was Jara, so she said, okay, maybe I will. And she knew that king has thrown this, pieces. So he said, okay, maybe I will go to king and he will give me charity, because his son is revived, And that's how he was named after her, Jara. So this was a demoness, Jara. So Sandamalajo, who became one, So that's how his name was. So basically, that's how he was born. And so obviously, that's how he has to die in a way. So Krishna knew that was a secret. So anyhow, if there are any comments, I guess I'm getting close to the time. So I should wrap it here. Anyhow, Hare Krishna. So if there are any comments, Hare Krishna. Pardon me? Yeah, Krishna does Leela even in fighting. He brings in humor. Yeah, entertain. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Yeah.
Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Enam Kanvandam Maravindanalayataptam Varhavatam Samasitam Buddhasundarangam Nandar Agom Vidamaniya Nishesha Shobham Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasa Sakalem Priya Priti Manti Vasyanti Panti Kayanti
Radhe Jaya Jayate Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava. Gokula Tarani Mandala Mahite Gokula Tarani Mandala Mahite Gokula Tarani Mandala Mahite Gokula Tarani Mandala Mahite Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayate 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 Damodara Rati Vardhana Veshe Hari Nishkuta Brinda Vipineshe Damodara Rati Vardhana Veshe Hari Nishkuta Brinda Vipineshe Damodara Rati Vardhana Veshe Hari Nishkuta Brinda Vipineshe Damodara Radhi Vardhana Veshe Hari Nishkuta Brinda Vipineshe Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayate Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayate Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayate Radhe Jaya Madhava Dayate Rishabhanu Dadi Navashashi Leke Lalita Saki Guna Ramita Vishaka Rishabhanu Dadi Navashashi Leke Lalita Saki Rana Ramita Vishake Rishabhanu Dadi Navashashi Leke Lalita Saki Guna Ramita Vishake Rishabhanu Dadi Navashashi Leke Lalita Saki Guna Ramita Vishake Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayate Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayate Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayate Radhe Jaya Madhava Dayate Karunam Gurumai Karuna Bharate Sanaka Sanatana Varnita Charite 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 Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayate Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayate Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dayate Radhe Jaya Madhava Dayate Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Golokananda, Radha Golokananda, Radhe. Jaya Radha Golokananda, Radha Golokananda, Radhe. Jaya Radha Golokananda, Radha Golokananda, Radhe. Jaya Golokananda, Nanda Ram, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Jaya Giri Govardhan, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jaya Jai 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 Shri Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Shri Gaura Tai ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Golokananda ki jai. Jai 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 Shri Radhe Sham. O Radha, all glories unto you. All glories unto you, beloved of Madhava, object of worship for all the young girls of Gokula. You dress yourself in such a way as to increase Lord Damodar's love and attachment for you. You are the controller of Vrindavan, the pleasure groves of Lord Hari. You are a new moon arisen from the ocean of King Vrishabhanu. You are the friend of Lalita, and your wonderful qualities, friendliness, kindness, and faithfulness to Krishna, endear you to Vishaka. You are an ocean of compassion, and your divine characteristics are described by the four Kumaras, Sanatana, Sananda, and Sanat Kumara. O Radha, please be merciful to me. Jai. Srila Rupa Goswami ki jai. Srila Rupa Manjari ki jai. Chaitodarpana Marjanam Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam Pratipanam Paramrita Swanam Saratma Snapanam Nam Kari Bahudan Nija Sarva Shaktis Tatrapitani Amita Smaranena Kala Etad Rishita Vakripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaiva midrishami hajjani nanuraga. Trinadapi sunichena. Tarorapi suhishuna. Amanina manadena. Kirtaniya sadahari. Nadanam najanam nasundarim. Kavitam va jagadisha kamaye. Mama janmani janmani ishvare. Bhavatad bhaktir oitaki twai. Ainanda tanuja kinkaram. Patitamam vishame bhavam buddha. Kripayata vabhata pankajas. Tita duli sadrishim vachintaya. Nayanam galadashu daraya. Varanam gadgaduridaya gira. Pulakarnishitam vapukada. Tavanama grahane bhavishyati. Yugayatam namishena. Chakshusha pravashayatam. Shunayatam jagat sarvam govindam virahena me. Ashlishyava padamritam panastumam. Adarshanam marmahata karotuva. Yata tadava vidadatulam pato. Mat prananatas tusaeva napara. Victory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. Congregational chanting of your holy name alone can render all benediction to living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you've invested all your transcendental energies. They're not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. Oh, my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than a straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service birth after birth. O Son of Maharaj Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor, yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me one of the atoms at your lotus feet. Oh, my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up, and when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your name? Oh, Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so, even if he handles me roughly by his embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord unconditionally. Shri Shastika Ki Jai.